What's up? So your boy is back on YouTube. You know, if you follow me on my socials, you know I've been talking about it a lot. If you're not following me on my socials, right now would be a great time to do that. Links are in the description. Hook your boy up. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Any and all love is greatly appreciated. Tell your friends, the homies, tell your baby mama, tell your baby's mama. Any and all love, like I said, helps a lot. Helps me within the YouTube algorithm so I can keep making these videos for you guys. Now, my first video being back, I really didn't want to do too much. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to do a whole lot of editing. And I just didn't want to bite off more than I can chew. So I thought it would be good for me to, make a video of 9 things I wish I knew. Now, I know I said 9, but I reduced it to 7. By the time I got to 8, 9, the video was a bit too long, and I really didn't want that long of a video. So I decided to cut the last 2. I'll probably do those in a future video or something, you know what I'm saying? Carry on. If there was somebody out there that could have reached out to me and told me these 9 things, I think it would have helped me a lot. So I'm going to give that to you. I know some people I've given these tips to, they've benefited from it a lot, and hopefully it would help you on your custom journey as well. All right, man, so let's kick it off. Now, this one is going to be one I talk about a lot, especially on Instagram, and I feel like it's very important. It's making work for yourself, not just doing things based off of commission. It's detrimental in 2 ways, and starting with the first one, it limits your creativity and it also limits your practice. The more you create, that's the more practice you're getting. If you're only doing commission-based work, if you're not doing anything outside of that, you're not practicing. When you're doing personal projects in between commissions, that's constant practice. That's constant drawing. That's constant design drafts, which I'm going to touch on also. It's constant creating of shoes. So it's very important. Another big factor also is you're going to limit the amount of money you can make because you're not showing people what you're capable of, right? If a lot of your clientele is $300 clients, which is fine, but if you want to make more money, you're going to have to make more intricate designs. And I would hope you're not making intricate designs or something you feel is worth more than $300 for $300. So an example, if you have an idea for a Dragon Ball Z, right, you may think it's worth $1,000 or $1,500. You may be really passionate about. You might really like the design. Somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, bro, I want a Dragon Ball Z design." I would hope you wouldn't give that to them for $300. But when are you going to be able to make that $1,000 design? The only way is for you to make it for yourself. Nobody understands your vision like you. So, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go all out for something you create for yourself. And then you can price point it, right? Once you finish the project, you now be like, okay, I really like that design. This is what it means to me. Man, I feel like it's worth $1,000. So when people see it, you say, yeah, that piece is worth $1,000. Now people have something to pinpoint, right? Give people variety. When you don't make stuff for yourself, you're going to be limited in what you can charge because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to buy something for $1,000 or $2,000 unless I see consistent work at that level. If I don't know what I'm getting, I'm not going to pay for it. That's just me, right? So yeah. Make work for yourself. It helps you stay creative. And as a creative, you should be creating just because you're passionate about it and love creating anyways. Now, first and foremost, I just want to let y'all know I got some serious love and dedication because I just shot about 2 hours of YouTube footage. And this ring light right here had a buzz. And so I had buzzing in every video, so I just lost 2 hours of footage on top of me being shooting since yesterday. So boy, man, come on, man, I just had to throw that out there, man, because I was about this close from just throwing everything out the window. I swear to God. Getting into number 2, it's design drafts. Now, I know some of y'all do them, a lot of y'all don't. But to me, honestly, there's really no way around doing them, man. Like, I get as an artist, you want creative freedom. I just want to change my design. That's cool, but, man, come on, bro. Think about it. When you was in high school and you had to do an essay and you did a rough draft, did you turn the rough draft in? No, man, you did revisions, you had grammar errors, you probably spilt Kool-Aid on the paper. You had to do a final draft. Why are you going to switch it up and do anything different for a sneaker design that you're charging for? Nobody designed something in the first time and just say, yeah, just put it in production. 9 times out of 10, the first thing you come up with ain't going to be the best design. There's some on my face. Oh, yeah, I feel like I had something on my face. Man, but anywho, like I was saying, 9 times out of 10, the first design you come up with is not going to be the best one. Let it marinate a little bit, sleep on it, come back and switch it out. The design draft allows you to flesh out something completely. I mean, think of it this way. When you pick up a shoe and you paint it and you didn't sell it to somebody with no design draft, you're essentially selling somebody a rough draft. I mean, need I say more? Do you really want to buy a rough draft? I really don't want to buy a rough draft. So yeah, man, do a design draft. Making stuff for the sole purpose of hype and popularity. A lot of people do this. I know a lot of y'all do this because you think you're going to go viral. Man, the chances of you going viral is like 5%. You got a 95% chance of your ship sinking. Right? Let's use Squid Game, for example. Like, I've seen some of Squid Game stuff. I don't even want to watch Squid Game. When I see Squid Game custom shoes, I scroll right by. And 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. People get so tired of seeing something, they lose interest in it. And when you make something that you're not interested in because it's popular, when your ship crashes and burns, you're going to be left salty thinking how you just wasted 2 weeks making this shoe that you don't even want. You don't even like Squid Game. So what are you gonna do with a Squid Game shoe? You gonna keep it? Like, you don't like it. You're not gonna care about it. So if you're gonna do something that's hype and popular, make sure it's something you're interested in, because that way, if it doesn't go viral, you have something you don't mind keeping and you can add it to your collection. Don't think about going viral. Think about, building a slow fan base and being consistent. Whew. Just ran up them steps one time, boy. I am out of shape. Jesus. Y'all not gonna be happy with what I'm about to say. And it has to do with style. But what I'm gonna tell you is stop worrying about it. Don't even think about it. Style shouldn't be on your radar. Like, I get it, it's hard, but no, it's just added stress. Style comes from practice and repetition, right? Just like I was talking about you making work for yourself, that's where style comes in. You reference and you practice so much that eventually you don't need reference as often. And when you don't need reference that much, you start stylizing whatever it is you're creating. That's how style develops over time, man. So just work on creating dope artwork and things that you love and what you're passionate about, and the style's gonna come. I know y'all don't want to hear it though, but I'm just letting you know, man. I had the problem myself, man. I had to tell myself, man, stop worrying about style. It was hard, but I had to train myself. Y'all got to do the same. Just be easy. Earn passive income, different streams of revenue. That's a huge one that I know a lot of people don't utilize. Something as simple as YouTube, TikTok. My TikTok game is horrible. I don't use TikTok that much. I try to sell shirts and stickers and all that on the side. You guys can do the same. Prints, skateboard decks. Now, keep in mind, just because you have a following in a specific niche doesn't mean you're going to just blow up in another one, right? YouTube followers doesn't translate to Instagram followers. Just because you have a TikTok following doesn't mean you're going to get a YouTube following. You're going to have to grind and put in the work in any category, and it's not going to be easy, but it's well worth it. The passive income you make on the back end is going to help you, especially being a commission-based artist. You're going to have slow months, and I can let you know firsthand, when them slow months come, oh, you feel it. Boy, you feel it. There been time I was thinking about, changing my name to like Chocolate Thunder and, maybe getting me some chaps or something and going to the little club and then dropping it one time, if you know what I'm saying. But, fortunately enough, I was able to come out of that. And the passive income since then has helped. I haven't seen a landline, a house phone, in I don't know how long. So something is paying your phone bill, which we all need, because in this day and age, a cell phone is pretty much the main source of everything, whether it's social media, it's TikTok, emails. So yeah, man, passive income and monetization. photography and photo editing. Now, I honestly didn't realize how big of a deal this was until probably about 3 or 4 months in. It really didn't click for me until I started doing my white backdrop pictures, because I would take those pictures and it would be gray. And I would be like, yo, bro, what's the deal? And then I would cut up my lights, the brightness, and it drowned out my shoes. And so now I'm even more so like, yo, bro, what's the deal? And then I realized I didn't have to adjust the brightness. I just had to edit my photos. My bad. Sometimes I get carried away with my hands. I talked about this on my IG Live. Players mess up. I do apologize. But yeah, photos, photo editing. It's a huge deal. And so small tweaks in the editing, whether it's, like the hue or maybe color temperature or maybe adding some vibrancy, are going to help your pictures out a lot. You don't have to be like a Photoshop guru. You don't have to know how to manipulate. I don't really recommend doing that anyways, because you do that and somebody buys a shoe and it looks nothing like the picture, you're going to be in trouble. So I recommend the editing more so for small touch-ups and color enhancement, because you do lose vibrancy when you take pictures. So this one, man, if you're a beginner, I give you a pass, because, I had to learn it too. But there's a lot of experienced artists and customizers out there that do this, and boy, oh boy, I don't know what y'all are thinking. Using paint directly out of the bottle. Whew. If that's you, it's okay. You got time to redeem yourself. But if you don't start mixing your paint, I don't know what else to tell you. Mixing paint is probably one of the biggest things you should be doing. Do you know how many different hues and values or colors or whatever word you want to use you can achieve by paint mixing? Like color theory and complementary colors or whatever color scheme you're going for plays a huge part in your custom making. Like, I know a lot of y'all think it's the artwork, but, being a dope artist just isn't enough anymore, right? If it was, all these artists that you see would have a bigger following, but it's not enough. Color theory and color in general is going to play a huge part in your designs, and you're not going to get those fire-ass colors by using it straight out of the bottle. Start mixing, man. Do me a favor. Do us both a favor, man. Take this video, and from here on out, pledge that you will never use paint. If it ain't white, black, or gray now, I'll give you a pass on those three. But make a pledge to ourselves. This is part of the brotherhood of paint mixing. Man, join the brotherhood of paint mixing, and then just mix your paint from this day forward. Solemnly swear. Come on, that should be a sin. Man, come on, man. Mix your paint. That concludes the video. If you made it to this point, you're a real one. Like I said, I lost a whole bunch of footage, and that triggered me like no other. But, I pressed through, because I told y'all I was going to do it, right? I get a little excited with the hand sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm lethal with these, you feel me? In more way than one. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out greatly. Again, let me know in the comments what you thought of the video and what kind of content you guys want to see in the future. I want to do a studio room tour. I think I'm going to do that next if I can figure out how I want to shoot it. I also want to figure out how I can incorporate the statues. I have a segment in mind, and I'm plotting, so that's coming soon. I have other statues as well coming, and I'm going to incorporate some way, somehow. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Until then, appreciate you. Peace.